to Kuban Camping. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to continue playing with our base 4000 generator, the AI 4000S. I have run this machine for already, I think, approximately 34 hours in the breaking period time. So we are going to change it to fully synthetic oil right now. The moly, that's the one I use all the time. Then we, besides the moly, we're gonna use a little bit of this oil trim in the Pro Lube, which just helps keep the engine lubricated even better. So we got that ready here. I have made a previous video with this machine. This is a what is called an oil tester. This little thing will give you the life of the oil you have in any equipment. Even what's alive left on the oil. This little thing I bought him in Amazon. It's relatively inexpensive, but it seems to work. Once I tested it once, and one of the channel guys follow me say, "How you know it's accurate?" Well, you know, today we're gonna test this oil, which is probably still have a lot of life in it because it has run only for about probably 24 hours. So still have a lot of life, but we're gonna test the one that is in the machine. It's gonna give us whatever life expectancy is left there. And then once we change it, we're gonna test it again to see if that gives us 100% shell life on the oil. So we have to crank the machine, let it warm up. This gotta be at a temperature. And if you get one, just go to Amazon and find for engine oil tester, and it shows up there. It's this is made by the brand is Auto Tool. The model lives AS503. So go check it out. I mean, if you want to have, I mean, some of these generators don't have an hour counter. Some people will drill and put the one. You know, I put the ones that works on the vibration, which is fairly accurate. But this thing helps a lot too. I mean, you can just plug it in there and see the expectancy of leftover life of the engine oil. So we're gonna test it today. I'm gonna just prove to see how accurate this thing works. And this machine has been working fantastic. Quite honestly, I have run it throughout all the process, and it's been perfect. I mean, I just loaded to a full load and almost full load, and perfectly fine. It works perfect. So today we're just gonna do the oil change to a fully synthetic, and then I might have to take them camping now soon and test the oil, the sound decibels in a different environment. It's this environment back here in my backyard. It's not fair for any equipment, because all this concrete is gonna bounce all the walls and everything. It's just different when you're in a scenario where you have a lot of open ground behind. There's not reflection of the sound anywhere. The concrete floors are bad. So we're gonna do that in a different episode. If you see one of my videos, I have a calibrated decibel reader, actually something that is accurate. And you can see the video. I have different ones in there. You can see the difference between all of them, and it's abysmal. So it's not fair to do a test or something that with an accurate tool. So that's why I invested a little bit of money and bought me a calibrated decibel reader, which is now I feel confident when I do a test, I'm gonna be within 1.5 decibel. It's not even that. I mean, if you wanna get one of those super accurate, those things are like very expensive. So for our purpose, that will do the work pretty well. You see my video, this is my old pumping machine that I use often to change all my equipment. So it's here, and we're gonna do that. I'm gonna crank this machine, come back to you guys, and we're gonna do the oil change, and we're gonna use the tester, and then we're gonna find out how accurate and reliable this thing could be. But we're just gonna check it out for the sake of answering the question to one of our followers. So keep there. I'll be back shortly, and we're gonna warm up this machine to get it all out, and come back and do the oil change and get it ready for camping season, which is here now. It's beautiful weather in Florida. It's Christmas morning. I got to do something today. Got to play with one of my toys, so this is the deal. Be back shortly. Alrighty, folks. We have warm up this engine to make the oil change a little bit more easy. When I remove the screw, opened the oil cap here. Let me see. This could be tilted a little bit, and I don't want oil to be spilling all over the place. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay, that's better. Okay, this is the machine that I was telling you. You get a closer look of what it is. It has for gasoline, for the diesel. So it'll give you the temperature of the oil. When you have to read the book, because over a certain temperature it will not be accurate. So you have to be careful with that. This is the box that comes in it. So in case you want to buy it on Amazon, there it is. Not a big deal. It's there. It's very inexpensive in case oil changes in your car or whatever you want to use it. So there it is. We're gonna test now to whatever oil is here. Okay, this is good. As you can see, I use the magnetic stick, and I hardly see any residues of shavings in here, just a minute amount on those 32 hours. So seems like everything is working as supposed to be. Okay, we're gonna test this and see what's the accuracy of what's the life of this thing. And so you're supposed to insert it there and then hit here and then start. There we go. Okay. Says the oil life, and this is 60%, which is fairly accurate. We were only running for 24 hours, 23 hours, so 24 hours. So it says that leftover of this is 60%. So there now we're gonna change the oil, and then we're gonna see what's the burn once we put new oil and see what it is. Then you see my videos with my machine, which is pretty easy. Get all the oil out of there real quickly. See all the oil coming up. Zero mess. No mess. Ooh, there we go. Come over here. So you can see, getting all the oil out of this machine. Tilt it a little bit. Make sure we get everything out of it. There we go. Guys, if you want to know how to build one of these, just hit me up. You can build it inexpensively, or you can go a little bit more fancy like I did with this one. I have built like 3 or 4 of this. So this one has got like I have a light in case you camping. It has 12-volt adapters. I got more stuff. I just made it like a multi-purpose thing. Okay, so oil is out. The oil is out in this machine right now. So funnel. This is clean. And this particular machine has a capacity of, usually what I do, so I don't forget, I made a sticker and put it there. So this is 16.2 ounces of oil. So we're gonna add our Pro Loop, which is an ounce, what I'm using. An ounce of Pro Loop let me just clean this here because this was outside and it's not clean. So there we go. There we go. 16 ounces of, with 16.2 ounces of the moly. Okay, 16.2 ounces of moly. And we're gonna use an ounce of the Prolu. It's about an ounce there. You know, this air-cooled engines are very delicate. All the help you give them, it's gonna extend their shelf life of it. It's your money. At the end of the story, is your money. So, you know, if you wanna just have something that's gonna last you a little longer, you know, invest a little bit of extra money buying some good quality of synthetic oils and some additive for that particular, because it helps a lot. Makes the engine quiet with the time, and it will run cooler. It'll be a benefit for your bucket. You know, it doesn't take much to change the oil. One of those things is 16 ounces, so you can, a quart will do twice this machine in particular, for example. And you know, if you buy like a moly or something like that, which is a more expensive oil, you know, you're gonna be running a little bit, like, you know, a little bit more money than the usual average oil. But you know, just to change this twice, it's not a big deal. Okie dokie, there we have it. Now we're gonna have to crank this machine again. We're gonna leave this open because we're gonna open it again and test it. Test that. Okay. There we go. There. Well, let's crank this machine again. Yeah, just crank it a while to go, so it should be ready to go. Chuck, I keep. There you have it. We're gonna run it a couple of minutes and let it warm up, and then we're gonna run it a couple of more minutes, let it warm up, and we're gonna test it again to see how the oil tester says. Yeah, we're just gonna run it there for a couple of minutes and use it, test it again. See how it works. There you have. Let's now check out again. Supposed to clean this tip real well between uses, so that way you get accurate reading. So we're gonna retest the machine. I'm gonna turn it on. Here we go. It's on again. And then we're just gonna test this machine again. Let's see. I want the oil heats up. It just spans a little bit. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Okay. There we're gonna test this. I'm gonna put them in here, and we're gonna test it again. There we go. And there we go. Test is running right now. You see? Okay. There you go, folks. What does it say there? 100%. So definitely this equipment somehow is accurate, somehow it works well. So there you have it. It's it had 60%. Now that we changed the oil, this is 100%. So yeah, we know it works. It's worked. One of the folks in the channel asked me once, "How do you know it's accurate?" Now we know it's accurate. Now we know it works well. So there we have it. If you guys want to buy one, go to Amazon. Get yourself one. For your car, for your generators, for any small equipment that you have, this thing should work like a champ. So there you have it, folks. Now we know the machine is accurate. I'm gonna put it away. And then our generator, it's got new oil. It's ready to go to the woods and do the camping. So there we have it. So now we have full synthetic oil on this equipment, and we're ready to go. Ready to go and camp again. So guys, thank you for tuning to the channel. I appreciate it very much. If you have any questions about this generator, just put them in the comments. Like, subscribe. I'm trying just to build a channel where we do reviews of affordable things. These days seems like everybody's doing reviews of the $2,000 air conditioner, the $2,000 portable cooler. Not everybody has the pocket to buy those things. So you know, this is it's a 300 and probably right now it's like $340 generator, 4,000 watts if you want to go camping. This is not super quiet, but I think with time and using the proper oil, these things will quiet down dramatically. And it's a great machine. I mean, you got 4,000 watts, you can go 3,200 running watts. You can play with it. I mean, it's not going to break the bank, and you're going to be able to camp and do it in an affordable way. You know, you're going to go buy a Honda, it's a couple of grand. That's a significant amount of money for being a few decibels quiet, but that's what it is, you know. Depends what you want to have. So there you have it. Now we have a new oil. We now have tested this machine. Now we tell the guy that it's actually accurate, that it works real well. If you have some of those generators that don't have an hour meter, there you have it. This is pretty easy. You insert it in there. It tells you, so, you know, oil is good. It's good. Oil is not that great. You got 25% shelf life left over. Hey, let's change it. So it's a pretty easy and affordable thing. This machine is, I think, like doesn't surpass $30. I think it's just even a lot less than that. So it's an affordable thing to have. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you to have them in your toolbox. So guys, we appreciate your comments. You appreciate your watching our channel. Like, subscribe, and give us some ideas. And if you have any other questions, just post it there, and I'll be more than happy to assist in any way I can. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Got a lot of stuff in the new year. Keep tuned.